In this video, we'll be going over why auto insurance rates go up and why they might come down. Hi, I'm John Galvin. I've been helping clients with their coverage needs for 17 years. One of my favorite things about my job is pulling back the curtain on the insurance industry so I can help my clients make an educated decision. If you're a good driver with no accidents and you do everything possible to be safe, it's probably really frustrating to see your auto insurance rates rise. It happens to us too, and we hate it just as much as you do. You might think that the cost of auto insurance is personalized to your unique situation. That is not always the case. In this video, we will cover 13 reasons why your rates increase, what might cause rate decreases, and why it's so hard to predict. We'll be covering personal reasons as well as external factors. Let's get started. If you've moved within the past year or have made a change to the garaging location of one of your vehicles, this will very likely impact your auto insurance rates. Sometimes this can result in a rate increase, but in other situations it may result in a rate decrease. For example, someone moving from Cambridge to Uxbridge will see a noticeable decrease in their auto insurance premiums, while someone moving from Southbridge to Southie will see a significant increase in premiums. Insurance companies typically view larger cities as being more susceptible to theft or vehicle damage. If you're moving to a city like Worcester or Boston, you'll very likely pay more for your auto insurance than if you were to move to a city like Franklin, where we're located. Adding drivers to your policy increases your exposure to more potential accidents. So this is why insurance companies typically increase your rates as a result. But that's not always the case. We've seen many instances where adding drivers to your policy can actually lower your rates. This all has to do with the internal rating factors used by different insurance companies. So if you have plans to make changes to the drivers on your policy, make sure to talk to your insurance agent and get a projection on what the cost will be based on these changes. Many insurance companies offer safe driver discounts, loyalty discounts, multi-vehicle discounts, multi-policy discounts, and more. If you were once eligible for those discounts and now are not, you'll likely experience an increase in your car insurance rates. So before you cancel that renter's policy that you think you don't need, check with your insurance agent. You might actually be saving more than the cost of that renter's policy with the multi-policy discount. We've seen discounts that have been accidentally removed by an insurance carrier upon policy renewal. That's another reason why you should work with an independent insurance agent. Your agent can review your policy for accuracy and make sure that you're getting all the discounts you're entitled to. It should come as no surprise that insurance companies want you to pay for your policy in full when it renews. Paying in full is usually rewarded with a discount, anywhere from 5 to 20% on your policy. But we understand that that's not an option for everyone, and it's certainly not required that you pay for your policy in full. Many consumers choose to pay in installments. Electing to pay either through ACH or EFT can save you on your monthly billing fees. However, if you choose not to pay using those methods, you will see an increase in your monthly premiums. To replace a bumper used to cost a few $100s. Today though, with backup cameras and sensors, that can easily run into the thousands. Even something like a windshield replacement now costs more due to higher quality glass and sensors that may be contained within the windshield as well. To offset the increase in repair costs, insurance carriers sometimes have to increase their rates so they can remain in a good position to pay claims. Fortunately, more injuries and fatalities resulting from car accidents mean that insurance carriers are paying out more in claims. Many insurance companies write coverage in multiple states, so this is happening in states other than Massachusetts. But when Massachusetts is one of the highest ranking states for traffic deaths, like in 2016, it also means that it will be experiencing higher insurance rate increases. This is one of these factors that you have no control over, even if you've never had a claim. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 9% of fatal crashes in 2017 were reported as distraction-affected crashes. Many drivers get easily caught up with fiddling with their dashboard or GPS, or even their cell phone. We've even seen people with dogs on their laps, doing their makeup and eating, all while driving. Keep in mind that your insurance costs aren't always just about what you do, but what other drivers do as well. With the increase in distracted-related claims, you can expect your insurance rates to go up. Until 2020, driving rates increased for 6 years in a row. This means that there are more people on the road than ever before, and many of them may not drive as well as you do. More miles being driven means more accidents are happening. If more accidents are happening, insurance companies are paying out more in claims, and they may have to increase their rates so that they can maintain their ability to pay claims as they come in. Higher speed limits can also lead to an increased number of accidents, especially for those wannabe F1 racers out there. A 2019 study by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety found that for a 5-mile-per-hour increase in a maximum speed limit, there is a corresponding 8.5% increase in fatality rates on interstates and freeways and a 2.8% increase on other roads. Towns and cities may feel pressure to increase speed limits to reduce travel time, but this will come at a cost, especially on your insurance rates. If you've looked at a recent medical bill, you've probably been shocked at what the actual costs were. As medical costs rise, the costs paid by insurance companies for claim injuries rise also. To help absorb some of these increases, insurance companies will raise auto insurance rates. While Massachusetts is a state that mandates auto insurance, people still violate the law, or may come from a state that does not mandate coverage. If you're injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, and the at-fault party doesn't have auto insurance, you can go to the underinsured motorist portion of your policy for damages. While it doesn't happen frequently in Massachusetts, an increase in these types of claims could cause insurance carriers to raise their rates. Massachusetts has seen its fair share of weather-related disasters over the past few years. Natural disasters such as hailstorms, flooding, and heavy snow can cause significant damages across the state. When events like these result in a large number of claims for an insurance company, it's very typically followed by a rate increase. Yes, even marijuana can affect your insurance rates. We've all known of the dangers of drinking and driving for years, but the effects of driving while high can still be impactful. While we have an established amount for what constitutes over the limit with alcohol, there still hasn't been an amount established for marijuana. The fact of the matter is, while driving under the influence is illegal in Massachusetts, many people still do it. If people are still driving under the influence, it's safe to assume that legalized recreational use can create an increase in auto insurance claims. Rates do go down, but it's not easy to predict. Insurance companies may lower their rates for a number of reasons, including a strong economy or simply to become more competitive in the marketplace. But aside from the insurance company lowering their rates, there are plenty of ways that you can save on your auto insurance. If you feel like you haven't had any relief in a while, be sure to reach out to your insurance agent. By now, you should know some of the many reasons that car insurance rates go up and some of the reasons that they decrease. The best way to get an accurate quote is to work with an independent insurance agent. At Berry Insurance, we conduct annual reviews with our clients to review all the discounts that you're eligible for, advise you on new ways to save, and if need be, market your policies with some of the top insurance carriers in the state. But don't wait to get started. Check out our video on how to save money on your car insurance to learn more ways to save today. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos in the future. Thanks for watching and drive safe.